Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome. This is my video for my new Annette build. I'm calling it Nightmare Annette because this is the idea to make it a nightmare. So as you can see, I'm running my gear here. I'm doing post commentary, so I'm kind of just trying to catch up to this. So the idea is basically I want to be able to make my creatures grab a lot. I've got the unstable generator to give me some increased bioenergy generation, and the miniature reactor to give me more of that, also buffs the cores. Fresh blood 3 for the grab, and the vampire for the and the bite, just to finish it off to get a little bit of bonus whenever they bite. So since they bite more, they should be getting healed. And then of course I'm running the Fury for Birkin. I've got the greatly increased creature buffs, and then I've also got the shit going where it's creature efficiency for lower creature cost. Sorry, I'm recording this at like 4:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I've been sick. But anyway, here, so what I'm doing here, I'm just spamming some creatures to start with, and then we're going to be looking to get the enhanced berserker on them. So the idea here is basically just to spam as many high HP creatures as I can, tough zombies out the ass. You know, and then I've got some stuff going on here with the dealer. You saw in the deck there, I've got lickers, I got dogs, mostly then zombies, and the berserker. And then I've also got the efficiency mod creatures in the deck. So as you can see here, they took care of those. So then I'm going to go over here and drop some more stuff. So basically I just want to keep getting in their way. It's not about trying to stop them cold. It's about just trying to get in their way, obstruct them, make them spend resources, and damage and poison them. So as you can see, they're already poisoned. They're already infected to hell. So I'm going along here, and you notice they've got some increased movement speed. They're getting all the objectives done. And that's fine. That's totally fine. So what I'm thinking here is I'm going to put a small little pack to try and get in their way as they're going to be going to turn into keys. Once again, just trying to put stuff down they got to deal with. So notice I keep locking doors. I want to make sure I'm keeping them pinned in here so they take damage. So I'm coming down here, and I believe I wind up putting an infectious guy right there just to try and get some more infection on him. Like, I know I'm not going to be able to stop him here, but I'm just trying to get that a little bit more infection going. And I believe this is the point where I realize, yeah, there's one more of them that's not down there. Yeah, this guy up here. He's up here playing with the liquor, so I have to come after him. Jumping the zombie, you know, you notice I'm moving pretty quick still with the berserker. Because one improvement I made over my first build with augmented army is I took the infection out. With the changes I made to infection, it's really not worth it. So instead I've got more creatures in the deck, and I think that's actually solved some other problems. So I'm actually, you know, with the Nurse the Mastermind, I'm actually kind of happy with how this build worked out. This is just something I kind of came up with off the cuff, just looking to think of what I could do to, you know, kind of bulk up the weak spots for Annette. So once again, just spamming creatures. And notice, you know, I've got a couple of low-cost ones in there, like the dealer and the dog and the regular infectious zombie, and where I'm running the efficiency mod creatures in my deck, and then I'm running the creature efficiency passive on Annette. That's got me 2 off right there. And then when I can get the creature discount card going, I can't remember what it's called right now. Like I said, it's really late and I'm recording this. But once again here, you know, and you know, this wasn't my best strategic play, but you know, once again, so here they're coming for Yorick. So I'm going to surround Yorick with lots of creatures. Once again, I just want to put as much stuff down for them to get in their way to deal with as I can. So, I'm ideally trying to keep my creature capped out if I can get there. Which, with the 2 reactors running to push my bioenergy up, you see how quick it's recharging. I'm able to just spam creatures even by area 2 here. I've just got gobs of them. And when in area 3, when you see it'll hit after that first, because spoiler alert, they're going to get to area 3. And this is if you notice, this is a high ranked team. This is not like, these are not babies. These are all people that are leveled up enough to have all their capabilities. They got all their stuff unlocked, at least as far as their passives and fever skills and things go. So you saw in the intro, they have plenty. So once again here, I'm playing as Yorick to decrease the damage he takes, to make them have to expend as much resources as possible to kill him. And this was a match 2 where I didn't have a Valerie, and right now Valerie is a problem, even after the balance hotfix they put out. I think it was yesterday, that was still a problem. Like, Valatov, she is, I mean, she is literally like the thing that burned the world of Dark Souls to a cinder. That's how bad she is. She burns nations. That's a problem. I mean, it's just they broke the game with the prison patch. I mean, they really did. And the whole thing where you can't rush them in the item room anymore, that's also not a fan. So yeah, this guy, he's throwing Molotovs. There's another video I'm going to put up eventually that's for the first version of this. I was running playtesting it tonight where I had the increased HP creatures up, but there was a Tyrone that managed to kick me straight out of the air when I jumped at him with a dealer. It was amazing. I'm going to put that up here. So once again here, anyway, putting out enemies, dropping mobs. Once again, it's all about spam. So my idea with this was to figure out something to kind of do what I was doing with Augmented Army, which is to get a lot of really, buffed up creatures out that are not the weak creatures you would think of with a swarm build, but like the really higher one, like the high end ones, like the Jester and the Dealer, the tough zombie infectionists, the lickers. I mean, and with the card on the deck, there it is. The discounts, if you can stack that up on the liquor a couple of times, you can get a liquor out for 3, 2, maybe even 1. I mean, I've gotten the liquor down to cost of 1 before. So that really comes in handy. And once again, I know they're going to get through here. I'm not going to stop them. So, not yet. So, I'm just putting out stuff to make them have to deal with it. And once again, out of the camera so they don't get any time. Now, I wanted you to point out, going into Area 3 here, that they are in decently good shape. They got over 6 minutes on the clock. I mean, there's a couple of them infected, but they're not too beat up. But I have just worn them out over the course of this match. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to put a couple of things down here that they have to deal with. Because notice I've got 10 bioenergy going into this. I am just fucking flush with bioenergy. And that in an area, this is an Area 3 build, but I have actually ended some matches in Area 1 and Area 2. While I was trying to get a good match to record for this tonight. Which is why I'm going to do post-commentary, because I just was not up to doing live commentary, which I might end up re-recording this, but even if I don't. So once again, so down there I put a bunch of stuff. They're having to deal with it, waiting for them when they come out, and to keep them busy while I manage to build my army up here. And this is why I call her Nightmare Annette, because by the time they get to Area 3, if I played it right, they have been just beaten up. They have been drained of resources. Because they've had to spend so much to kill these things. With the updates they put through, even with the lower level zombies, like the regular infectious boys, the Dealer, anything that's not a tough zombie got a bump in health as a zombie. So they're having to take even more. But now that I've got Concentrated Enhancer, I'm spamming an entire dozen of these creatures that have all the enhancer effects. So they got regen, they got berserk, they've got energy leech. So now when they start tearing into them, they are just not going to be able to handle it. Because notice here, let's see, what's my creature count at? Because I'm sorry, I'm looking at a small window where I'm recording here. And Yeah. Yeah, see, there's just gallops up now. Dropping Birkin. I haven't been using Birkin too much. I wasn't doing very well with him tonight when I recorded this, but I kind of drop him in here and there just when I need him. But notice the creatures, they're grabbing and eating Sam all on their own there. I mean, eat Sam, it's now eat Sam and eat Valerie, because, man, if you're a creature player, you've got to stop Valerie. There's no way around it. You have to. Those Molotovs are a problem. So I try to eat Valerie. I try to bite Valerie and bite Sam as much as I can. And my voice is probably sounding horrible too because I've had pneumonia for the last 3 weeks. So there's that. But look, yeah, this is where I just take, because notice they had no, where did all their time go? See, look at that. They're just chunking time off of them. Just chunk. Because they are overwhelmed. They cannot handle all that. I mean, all that mobs coming at them that are that buffed up, that are that strong. It's a nightmare. The risk of, sounding like I'm ripping off old school Red Dead Redemption. It's an undead nightmare. I mean, this is just a bloody apocalypse. And look at that. I'm just full on bioenergy. And the only reason I'm not spawning more creatures is because I'm full up. And I'm going to start taking away from the ones down there that already have the buffs. See, I got down there just in time to see him meet Sam again. So this is my answer to the changes that have come out recently. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And we will catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And take it easy. See you in the